Hi, everybody, and welcome to Spa Babies, presented by Spendthrift. I'm Dan Illman, and our Spa Baby race for Thursday, August the 18th, kicks off the 50-cent late pick 5 at Saratoga with race number 6. We're going a mile and a 16th on the inner turf. This is a race for New York-bred fillies. Let's take a peek at this field. Spendthrift stallions are well represented in this heat. Jimmy Creed is the sire of the number 2, April 1st. Bolt d'Oro, a red-hot first-crop sire, is the sire of Recognize, and Malibu Moon, who stood for so many years was a tremendous stallion for Spendthrift. He has the 6, Luna Loca. Orange Freeze on the outside for Christophe Clement. Joel Rosario, a first-time starter, your 2-to-1 morning line favorite. Let's kick things off down towards the rail with the number 1, Burning Honor. This is a filly who made her career debut earlier in the Saratoga meet on the dirt. Didn't break very well, was very green, and didn't do much running. And trainer Dominic Schettino immediately puts blinkers on Burning Honor. Maybe this horse will focus a lot better with the blinkers, and perhaps stretching out in distance will show a little bit more speed. She's by honor code, 7% winners with first-time turf runners. The dam was a juvenile stakes winner going a mile, so maybe Burning Honor will appreciate a little bit more distance. The number 2 is April 1st, a first-time starter trained by David Donk. Jose Ortiz takes the mount. Jimmy Creed, the Spendthrift stallion, is the sire of April 1st, who sold for $45,000 as a yearling. Jimmy Creed, 14% winners, juvenile debut runners, 9% first turf. There is a lot of speed in this family. The dam's a full sister to Sentimental Lass, who is a juvenile stakes-winning dirt sprinter. She's a half to stakes-winning dirt sprinter chasing bubbles. There's a lot of dirt in this pedigree, but I trust David Donk, who's having a very sharp meet, to place his horses correctly. So April 1st is likely well spotted, going 2 turns on turf for her career debut. The 3 is Dream on Cara, and this is a filly with 2 prior starts, both of them on turf. And let's be honest, she's just going to have to improve. She has been bet in both of those races, 6-1 in her debut sprinting at Belmont for Mitch Friedman, 4-1 earlier in the Saratoga meet going 2 turns, another one getting blinkers for the first time. And as you can see, she's related to some nice turf horses. She's a half-sister to English Breeze and Cara's Dreamer, a couple of multiple stakes placed runners on the lawn. I think it's too early to give up on Dreamer on Cara, who retains the services of Javier Castellano, but she is going to have to improve with blinkers on. The 4 is Recognized by Bolt d'Oro, the first crop sire standing at Spendthrift. And this filly looks fast. She sold for $270,000 as a yearling, and then was bought back for $190,000 in April after breezing a quarter mile in a fleet 20-4. Distance may be okay for Recognize, who has sprinted twice on the dirt. She's shown brief speed both times for Belmont, and she's tired both times. But maybe stretching out, getting to the lead, and relaxing on the lead will help her out. The dam's a half-sister, some quality route horses, Nacho Friend, grade 2 stakes placed on the dirt. I like Majestic Perfection as a broodmare sire on turf. Recognize, I won't be surprised if she improves. She's just going to have to show a little bit more stamina. The 5 is Sarah's Dialed In, a filly by Dialed In, who's been breezing down at Monmouth Park for a very capable trainer in Mike Deeney. This filly is a half-sister to 3 turf winners. She sold for $50,000 in April after breezing a furlong and 10 and change. Dialed In is just solid and consistent across the board, 11% winners with juvenile debut and 11% with first-time turf runners. The dam's a half to J-Ray, who was a nice turf router for Todd Pletcher back in the day. So there is some turf in this family. And that last workout at Monmouth, a half-mile breeze, it matches up with one of Deeney's horses, older horses that he has in at Saratoga on Thursday, a horse capable of running a Beyer speed figure in the 70s. Maybe, just maybe, they breezed in company. The 6 is Luna Loca by former Spendthrift stallion Malibu Moon, another filly trying blinkers and trying turf for the first time. Ran on the dirt at Saratoga on July the 27th, had a wide trip, didn't really fire. John Velasquez back aboard this $55,000 yearling and $60,000 April 2-year-old. The dam a full sister to Adventist, a graded stakes winner on the dirt, but very solid pedigree for distance, especially middle distance races. And maybe this filly, that's all she needs: blinkers, distance, and turf. Burnt Again made her career debut for Schettino on the turf, the number 7. She's by Honorable Dylan, and she kind of just ran around there. She didn't break very well. She was in some traffic. I think she gained a lot of experience in that race. Honorable Dylan, her sire, only 5% with turf runners. The dam won a couple of sprints, 3 of them on the dirt. A lot of dirt pedigree here for Burnt Again. We were surprised, Nicole and I when this one debuted on the turf. She ran okay. I won't be surprised if she improves. Luis Saez is back aboard. And your morning line favorite completes the field. That's the number 8. Orange Freeze. This is a daughter of Freud who has been at the top of the charts for New York Turf Stallions for so many years. This one sold for $112,000 as a yearling. The dam won 6 races. She was a turf winner, and she's a half to Remembering Rita, who won the Grade 3 Cornhusker, I believe, going long on the dirt. It's a Clement first-time starter with solid workouts and Joel Rosario aboard. She'll have to break alertly from the outside post with a relatively short run going into the first turn, but Clement wins with these kind of horses, and this one would be no surprise whatsoever. But I am going to go with a little bit of a price as we take a look at our top selections for Thursday's Spa Baby race. Sarah's dialed in. The workouts look solid down at Monmouth for an under-the-radar trainer in Mike Deeney. And I think this horse has some turf pedigree from the family of J. Ray. She's a good price on the morning line. Tyler Gaffalione takes them out. I'll take a shot with Sarah's dialed in. Recognize going dirt for turf should show speed for Bill Mott, and maybe lasts this time if she's able to relax on the lead. I think Dream on Cara, too early to give up on her. 5, 4, 3, 7. Orange Freeze likely to be the favorite, the first-time starter for Top Connections. It's Thursday's Spa Baby race. Kicks off the 50-cent late pick 5. Our coverage, of course, presented by Spendthrift. Good luck.